and it is Dunce Day, marking the anniversary of the death of medieval scholar John Dunce Scotus. Scotus was a respected philosopher until rival scholars began to use his name as an insult, resulting in the term dunce. So I don't know if this brings back any memories from back in the days. It's not from my time, but I remember watching old movies when kids were in school. They used to sit them in a corner and they would make them wear a dunce hat if they did not behave or didn't do well in school, which was in the shape of a cone, and it said dunce. So they had to sit there for all the classroom to watch. And that was not very nice. Okay, so for whether or not. On April 11th, 2012, a massive thunderstorm dumped torrential rain and hail on Dumas, Texas. So much hail fell, it created 10-foot-high drifts of ice, dubbed hail glaciers on the roadways. Cars were trapped and the road was closed for 12 hours. There were only 2 other recent weather events that featured these hail glaciers. In August of 2004, Clayton, New Mexico, suffered 16-foot-tall hail glaciers that lasted for a month in the heat of summer. 3-foot-tall piles of hail shut down a highway in Dalhart, Texas in 1994. Wow, that's amazing. In the midsummer. And in the Wild Kingdom, dogs are known as man's best friend, but they might think twice about befriending us if we lie to them. Well, dogs are very smart, they know. It turns out that dogs know when humans deceive them. Researchers in Vienna studied 260 different dogs, and many of them changed their behavior towards humans once they determined that those humans lied to them about the location of food. This might indicate that dogs have some sort of theory of mind that they use to figure out what their owners are doing. Smart dogs. And on this date, 1880, French actress Sarah Bernhardt made her American stage debut in Adrienne Lecouvreur in New York City. She was the most famous actress of her era and was known as the Divine Sarah. And in 1889, Montana nicknamed Big Sky Country, and the last best place became the 31st state. In 1895, engineer Wilhelm Conrad discovered X-rays, an achievement that earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics. In 1965, like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, was heard for the first time in NBC. This marked the premiere of the popular soap opera, Days of Our Lives. Oh my God, I was the biggest fan of this soap opera. I watched it for 10 years. It was never ending, so I had to quit. And here's a fun fact. Although identified with Scotland, bagpipes are actually an ancient instrument that was introduced into the British Isles by Romans. And for the quote of the day, when you feel a connection, a gut connection, it's a very special thing. Alfred Woodard said that. And today happens to be her birthday. Alfred Woodard, born in 1952. She's a dynamic, versatile American actress and producer who grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Heralded as one of the greatest actors of our era, Woodard has won a Golden Globe, 3 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and 4 Emmy Awards. Some of her films include Cross Creek, Heart and Souls, Passion Fish, Miss Evers' Boys, Down in Delta, and 12 Years a Slave. She has also appeared on many TV shows including LA Law, Saint Elsewhere, The Practice, and a series of unfortunate events. Her new projects include Fatherhood and The Gray Man. Wow, she's an incredible woman actress. And for the special days, because every day we have a special day. Today on the 8th, we have World Orphans Day. Observed the second Monday of each November. This is a day dedicated to raising awareness about orphan children around the globe. We have Milton Bradley Day. Does that sound familiar? Milton Bradley, pioneer, was born on this day in 1836. He is credited with launching the game industry in North America, designing and producing checkerboards, jigsaw puzzles, and numerous games for children. We have Abbott and A. Punster Day. A pun is a funny play on words. Today is a day to laugh, not groan. Just for the pun of it. And we have youngest president-elected day. John F. Kennedy was elected as the youngest U.S. president in history on this date in 1960. He was 43 years old at the time. However, he wasn't the youngest person to assume the office. Teddy Roosevelt was 42 when he took over after President William McKinley was assassinated. We have Tennessee Waltz Day. Born Clara Ann Fowler in 1927, Patti Page was known as the Singing Rage. Tennessee Waltz was her signature song. Gone with the Wind Day. Novelist Margaret Mitchell was born 1900s and passed away in 1949. She won the Pulitzer Prize for her novel Gone with the Wind. And lastly, we have Happy Birth Anniversary, Norman Lloyd. The actor, producer, and director Norman Lloyd celebrates his birth anniversary today. Born in Jersey City, New Jersey on November 8, 1914. He worked in radio, television, film, and theater. Well, that was the Daily Chronicles and the special days. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.